What's going on, y'all? My name is Joltage, and today, bringing you more SPL 7 action. This time from Week 7, sorry I'm late on these, between Blarajan of the Sharks and Starmaster of the Cryos. Heading into this week, Blarajan was at 3-3, and Starmaster was at 4-2. So these are a couple of the better players in LC. Though LC in general I think has been really tight this season. I haven't really been able to get a real read on who it actually is going to win whatever games, which IMO makes for a more entertaining product for me to watch, but you know, that's just me. Anyway, looking at the teams, we've got some pretty we've got bulky offense on Blarajan's side with the team with some bird spam with the Drifloon, Fletchling, Drillbird, Porygon. Yeah, sorry. This looks really similar to a team that I built or I built like a long time ago, like a year ago. Like 5 to 6 Mons are the same. But I never actually used that team a lot, so it's probably... no, there's no way it's not just coincidence, but it looks really familiar to me. But this was before we knew what Drifloon set was amazing and all that type of thing. But anyway, so it's probably just annoying Drifloon. Standard Fletch could be Overheat Fletch. I feel like Overheat Fletch would be nice to get rid of Ferroseed. Drillbur's probably on Rocks duty. Porygon might be Download, could be Wall. Krogunk is generic Smash Check, and then Omanite is Smash Threat. So I like the look of Blarajan's team. I don't know. I mean, I don't like the Drifloon, but you know, other than that, I think it's I do think it's a pretty cool team. Looking over at Starmaster's team, we've got some like HO. Nice. I don't think we've seen too much HO this SPL. You've got fucking like the most defensive mons on this team are Cottony and Krogunk. Cottony is often used as a support mon in HO, and then like Krogunk's just blanket check to like shell smashers and stuff, and that's really its role on this Starmaster team. From what I can tell, we've got probable just standard mixed gunk. Likely Life Orb Ghastly, could be Scarf Ghastly, I suppose. Destiny Bond, I don't know. Tend to see more Life Orb Ghastlies. Carvana, it'll be interesting if this Carvana is anything but physical. They normally are all just physical, but I'd love to see special Carvana. Don't think I'm gonna get it, but you know, I'd love to see it. Anyway, we got Cottony just doing Cottony things. It might be Memento, but it's not really. Doesn't really need to be Memento. It could set up like a Cranidos Rock Polish or something like that. Speaking of Cranidos looks pretty good against Blarajan's team. IMO. It looks pretty good against this team. If it's like probably Rock Slide or Stone Edge or whatever the fuck. Zen. Could be Pursuit. I could see Pursuit on this. Could be Rock Polish. I don't know. Cranidos interesting, but it could also be Stealth Rocks, though I expect Stealth Rocks to come from Poniard if I'm honest. Anyway, I have not yet seen this game, so let's hop right into it. Alright, we've got lead Porygon from Blarajan on lead Cottony from Starmaster. Porygon reveals to be Trace Porygon, so no downloads are incoming, as it goes for the Ice Beam on the incoming Poniard from Starmaster, who's going to take this next turn to set up rocks and die to the Hidden Power Fighting. That Poniard is gone. That's unfortunate for Starmaster, because Poniard's always a good mon to have. Anyway, Starmaster's going to go out to Ghastly and then double out to Cottony, perhaps predicting something, but Porygon's just going to stay in and fire off an Ice Beam and do so once more as Starmaster goes to Krogunk. Blarajan's finally going to switch out of his Porygon into his Drillbur, as Krogunk's going to fire off a Drain Punch. It's going to do a good amount. This might be Berry Juice Drillbur. People, that's been gaining a bit of popularity to switch into Magnemite a bit, like one more time. And it's going to fire off an Earthquake as on the incoming Cottony, do a solid amount, and then rapid spin the next turn as Cottony kills the Drober with the Giga Drain. In comes Fletch, that's going to threaten out Cottony, and Starmaster goes to his Fletch check, which is Cranidos. Cranidos does not take that super well, though, and this Cranidos does reveal to be Pursuit. Ha, called it. So that Fletch is severely weakened, but in comes Omanite, as Omanite is going to just go right for the Ice Beam on the incoming Cottony. Cottony was definitely the play on Starmaster's part, though. You don't want to let that thing set up on you. Oh, it is Special Carvanha. Oh, thank God. But he fucked up the the HP number. But also, we've got Rock Blast Omanite. I love the innovation in this. Ah, that's awesome. And it gets a 5-hitter and takes out the Carvanha. That's real cool, though. Now, in comes Cranidos to revenge the Omanite, taking out the Carvanha, as Blara is going to go Porygon, who's going to fire off another Ice Beam onto the incoming Krogunk, who is going to fire off a Gunk Shot. So this is full physical Gunk, more than likely. It could have Vacuum Wave as just filler, but it's going to fire off the Gunk Shot into the incoming Krogunk from Blara. Stay in next turn, fire off a Drain Punch, as Blara is going to go for the knockoff. I believe Blara's is actually Mixed Gunk, but it's just firing off a knockoff, as Starmaster just deciding to stay in and fire off Gunk Shots. Blara's is going to go for the Drain Punch there. Starmaster's going to go for the Sucker Punch to make sure it goes first. I think his Krogunk is just faster than Blara's Krogunk, though, because it was winning every tie. In comes Ghastly for Starmaster, as Blarajan's going to reveal that his Krogunk definitely isn't Sucker Punch, as Ghastly's going to try and hex the incoming Porygon. Obviously that's not going to work, and is going to Willow it next turn. Ice Beam's going to do a lot to the Ghastly, but Berry Juice is going to bring it back to full. I like Berry Juice Ghastly. I'm not sure about Willow Hex on Berry Juice, but you know, it works. In comes Cranidos, is going to take the Ice Beam and try to Pursuit the Porygon next turn as it switches out. It's going to stay in as it was Scarf Cranidos on the Krogunk, and just die. In comes Ghastly again. This time is actually going to be able to take out the Krogunk, but in comes Fletchling to finish the game off. So Blara is going to win that. Really fast-paced game. I loved the fact that it finally was Special Carvanha. So all those times earlier in the season when I was talking about how it could be Special Carvanha, and then it never was, finally vilified. And it's nice to see Rock Blast coming from Omanite. I think that's a really cool set. Nice way to get around Abra, whom I hate. Not quite as much as Shrug, but do dislike Abra. Anyway, with that victory, Blarajan's going to improve to 4-3 on the year, and Starmaster is also going to fall to 4-3. Pretty well played game to both. I suppose there wasn't really much going on there. Just kind of, I felt like it was a pretty straightforward one. Starmaster got surprised by the HP fight from the Porygon, and yeah, just Blara made good plays, and Starmaster didn't make particularly great plays, I guess. But yeah, good game to both. Expect them to do well in the remaining weeks, obviously. How many weeks do we have left, actually? It's what, like 2 more? Yeah, 2 more of regular season, so yeah, the end of the season is fast approaching us. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment with any feedback you have, and stay subscribed. Subscribe for more competitive LC content, including every single LC game this SPL season. But anyway, guys, my name is Joltage, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.